Angeles Rams. On the visitor sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. His guys ready to get this one going. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here at their signal caller, the fifth-year quarterback.
Unfortunately, just started 9 games last season because of injury, but did have 20 touchdown passes for the second straight season. What makes him great in this offense is his ability to understand defenses, process, and make great decisions about where the ball should go.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Purdy now to throw. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the 49er first down.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Purdy looking to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Throwing here, Purdy. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all they needed. First down.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 30. This now a 3rd and 4.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
First down, 49ers.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Touchdown! Jake Tonjes from 3 yards out. And the 49ers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Niners 7, Rams, nothing.
That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10. Right at the 30. A first run now for Kyron Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Now Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Play action, now Purdy. Finding Evans here, going across the middle of the field. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, San Francisco.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
Complete to George Kittle.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 58 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw, Purdy. And a catch right side by Evans. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy by the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards.
Throwing is Stafford.
2nd and 6.
On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Now Stafford. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
17 yards. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Stafford. Caught on the right side by Adams. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd
Now it's
and
Stafford.
4.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Devontae
Ethan Evans on now to punt.
Results in a 4th down.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They work now on 2nd and 9. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, 49ers.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey.
Pass. Complete to Christian McCaffrey. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
So halftime is upon us. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis and Brandon Gaudin. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Yeah, he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Rams first down.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
10 yards.
They run it again with Williams. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Stafford now to throw. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's Stafford. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Devontae Adams. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And Devontae Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Purdy. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fielded at about the 28. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
On the counter, here's Williams. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
13 yards on the play. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And this will be taken at the 13. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The Niners offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 20. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at the 33. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 78 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Niners' 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Back to throw, Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here's Stafford. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Now it's Stafford. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Marvin Mims, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Honest Mevis for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Niners offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much room for the guy trying to tackle it.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Here's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
Here's Purdy to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the 49ers.
Purdy to throw. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Brings up second and 11.
To throw is Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. Purdy to throw. Over the middle to Evans. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
But it brings up
Purdy, big fourth down play. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Now this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed.